たちのハンターが狩られる覚悟ができてるはずだよなって聞いてんだ。
As we embark on the journey through the vibrant landscapes of upcoming adventure anime for 2024, we find ourselves drawn into the worlds of magic, courage, and untold mysteries. Each tale promises to captivate with its own unique characters, gripping narratives, and fantastical settings. From unlikely heroes to ancient prophecies, these stories invite us to explore the depths of imagination and experience thrilling adventures like never before. The call to adventure never truly fades, does it? Even as we see epic battles fill our screens, the question lingers, what gems are waiting to be discovered this season? We all know the struggles of endless scrolling, sifting through tons of sequels, and yet not really finding anything that really clicks. But there's no reason for you guys to fret, so buckle up and grab your rations, cause today it's time to find your new anime obsession. But before we start, don't forget to like the video and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs, and every little bit helps.
お久しぶりです。青き月の魔女殿。
Starting off our list at number 10 is A Name Memory. It all starts with Prince Oscar, a charming dude cursed so that any woman who bears his child gets zapped. Desperate for an heir, Oscar climbs the crazy tall tower to meet the legendary witch of Azure Moon, Tanasha. Tanasha is a bit complicated. Powerful? Check. Mysterious past? Check. Zero interest in helping Oscar whatsoever? Double check. However, Tanasha might be strong enough to survive the curse, so a marriage of convenience is hatched and sparks fly faster than magic missiles. But being married to a witch isn't all sunshines and spells. Tanasha has some serious baggage and political intrigue that swirls faster than a potion in a cauldron. There are ancient grudges, hidden threats, and enough magical shenanigans to fill a grimoire. Will Oscar and Tanasha overcome their challenges and find love, or will the unique bond crumble under the weight of the past? A Name Memories tries to answer that while keeping things lively. At number 9 we have Sengoku Yoku. This anime throws us into a world at war. On one side we have humans who are fighting for their survival, while on the other side we have the monstrous Kara who threaten to overwhelm them. Amidst this conflict arises Tama, a fox spirit with a heart of gold. Unlike her brethrens, Tama harbors a deep affection for humanity and vows to protect them all. Talk about defying expectations. Joining Tama on her wild ride is her half-human brother Gina. Here's the thing. Gina loathes humans despite being partially human himself due to a tragic past event shrouded in mystery. This creates constant tension between Tama. Rounding out this unlikely trio is Shinsuke, a cowardly swordsman with a desperate yearning for strength. He stumbles upon Tama and her job, and despite his initial fear, gets swept away with their mission. As they travel across the war-torn land, Shinsuke becomes their eluded but their determined companion, training under Tama and learning how to overcome his cowardice. Gina's complicated feelings towards humans are explored further as he grapples with his own heritage and experiences moments of connection with the very people he despises. The mystery surrounding his past also unfolds, potentially revealing a hidden truth that could change his dynamic with Tama forever.
柳生新影流柳生宗次郎この俺が地球最後の柳生だ
At number 8 is Ishuru. The Demon King lies slain, but a power vacuum remains. Enter the Shore, a league of demigod-like warriors who possess the strength to challenge the ultimate evil. Now that the immediate threat is extinguished, these beings of immense power find themselves ready for the next step. Some become benevolent leaders, while others succumb to darkness, carving their own empire through violence and fear. The world descends into chaos, a fractured landscape where humanity struggles to survive the fallout. Amidst the turmoil emerges the core conflict of Ishuru. A grand tournament is declared. Designed to crown a single true hero from the ranks of the Shore, the hero will not only get ultimate power and prestige, but yield significant political influence, shaping the future of the world. However, the tournament itself is far from a friendly competition. It's a brutal battle royale where alliances shift like the desert sand, and the line between victory and annihilation blurs. Every hero fights for their own reasons. Some yearn for glory, others seek vengeance, and a select few genuinely aim to restore order. At number 7 is I Parry Everything. In the Kingdom of Clays, a world whispering with looming threats, political turmoil, but oblivious to the brewing chaos, is Noor, a wide-eyed adventurer bursting with enthusiasm. Raised in isolation by his eccentric grandfather, Noor spent years honing his seemingly useless skill, the ability to parry anything, from a playful nudge to a raging sword swing. Noor dreams of becoming a full-fledged adventurer and facing exciting challenges. Little does he know, his unique talent just might make him the most overpowered rookie adventurer anybody's ever seen. The story follows Noor's journey as he makes his way to the capital city, brimming with colorful characters, from seasoned adventurers to skeptical guild officials. Despite their initial doubts about his unorthodox skills, Noor's unwavering determination and surprisingly strategic mind under pressure starts to turn heads as he tackles increasingly difficult challenges and gains unexpected allies, or uncovers the hidden depths of his parrying ability.
マジか壁崩れるとか聞いてないし
At number 6, we have Dungeon People. We meet Clay, a skilled but desperate thief, searching for her missing father within the depths of a mysterious dungeon. Determined to explore its uncharted territories, she ventures deeper than any adventure before her. This is where she encounters an unexpected and chatty dungeon core named Leos. It turns out that Leos is in a bit of a bind, his business is failing, and attracting adventurers is tougher than it looks. That's where Clay comes in. Instead of plundering the dungeon, Leos makes her a surprising offer, a job. Clay becomes Leo's dungeon manager, tasked with a hilarious and often bizarre responsibility of making the dungeon more appealing to adventurers. This means interviewing potential monster recruits, strategically placing slime traps with maximum annoyance, and designing a catchy dungeon brochure. Managing a dungeon isn't all slime and giggles. Clay soon discovers the dungeon has a dark secret, and there her search for her father becomes intertwined with the fate of Leos and his monstrous residents.
それでも絶対に俺はミスリルになる
At number 5, we have the unwanted undead adventurer. Forget slaying dragons and saving the princess, our protagonist, Renfina, is a down-on-his-luck adventurer perpetually stuck battling slimes and goblins. Ren's life takes a drastic and slightly horrifying turn when he stumbles on a hidden path in the dungeon. There he encounters a legendary dragon who decides to make Ren a light snack. But instead of that being the end of the journey, this becomes a strangely fortunate twist of fate, where Ren wakes up as a undead, now a walking skeleton, with the persistent case of the rattles. Dejected but surprisingly resilient, Ren sets off on a new quest to achieve existential evolution and somehow become alive again. Ren struggles to adjust to his new skeletal form, freaking out villagers and accidentally charming some ladies, much to his obliviousness. He also encounters a kind, high-level mage named Addy, who takes him in and tries to help him navigate through his undead existence. As Ren explores his newfound abilities and searches for a way to regain his life, he uncovers a power within himself and starts attracting a smiley crew of companions, including a shy but young adventurer who idolizes him despite his skeletal appearance.
誰
私はシルフィー召喚に応じ権限しました
At number 4, we have a nobody's way up to an exploration hero. Our protagonist isn't exactly your typical hero. In fact, he is considered a complete nobody, a background character with zero talents or skills. Shunned by the adventuring parties and ridiculed for his weak magic, he finds himself resigned to a life of mediocrity. However, everything changes when a mysterious goddess appears in front of him, offering him a chance to rewrite his fate. She transports him to a fantastical world filled with unimaginable dangers and incredible opportunities. The twist is that he retains all his pathetic stats and abilities from his old world. Basically, it's a baptism by fire. Now armed with nothing but his determination and maybe a touch of self-deprecation, he finds himself embarking on a seemingly impossible quest. Number 3 on our list is Sasuke and Peeps. Imagine this, you're Sasuke, middle-aged off his drone, feeling burned out by the daily grind. Craving a change, you head into a pet shop and pick up a cute little sparrow named Peeps. It turns out that Peeps is not an ordinary bird. He's a magical powerhouse from another world. Peeps, tired from his own world's drama, zaps Sasuke with amazing abilities and the power to travel between dimensions. Sasuke just wants to chill with his feathered friend, but these new skills attract, let's just say, unwanted attention. Enter the government agents, deal with the supernatural, they rope Sasuke into using his powers to solve problems he never asked for. The adventure bounces between Sasuke's regular job and this fantastical world Peeps is from. It's like going from spreadsheets to slaying monster, all in a day's work, I guess. They meet a bunch of wacky characters and a determined government agent who becomes his handler, as well as a genius chef who runs a restaurant in another world, and a mysterious big shot from Peeps' original world with a major grudge.
戦車だしっかり捕まってくれ
At number 2 is Sandland. The series is set in a scorching wasteland of Sandland, where water is a precious commodity controlled by the greedy king. The people suffer under his rule, constantly parched and desperate. But a glimmer of hope emerges, and that is Beelzebub, the son of the Demon King. As well as Sheriff Pharrell, a wary but determined man, makes a proposition to Beelzebub and convinces him to find the legendary Phantom Lake. Joining them is a skilled but cunning thief, literally named Thief, yes, that's her actual name. This unlikely trio sets off on a perilous journey across the unforgiving desert. They face sandstorms that threaten to swallow them whole, monstrous creatures lurking inside the dunes, and bands of people desperate for any scrap they can find. But the biggest obstacle might be the king's own army, who's trying to stop them from finding the lake and disturbing the king's control over water.
A command word, huh? Arise.
Taking our top spot and my personal favorite, at number 1 is Solo Leveling. The anime follows the story of Sun Jin Woo, a guy who holds an unfortunate title as the world's weakest hunter. Sun Jin Woo constantly is on the verge of death in a world overrun by monsters that emerged from mysterious gates called dungeons. Hunters, those brave and foolhardily enough, ventured into the dungeons to slay beasts and reap rewards. Sun Jin-woo, however, barely scraps by and is mocked and looked down by his fellow hunters. But everything changes for Sun Jin-woo after a near-death experience in a high-level dungeon. He wakes up to a mysterious message, a program only he can see called the System. The System acts as a brutal video game-like interface, granting the Sun Jin-woo quests, incredible abilities, and the power to level up in a way that no other hunter can. Now Sun Jin-woo is on a path of incredible growth, training relentlessly and completing brutal quests assigned to him by the System. He hides his newfound power, secretly leveling up in the shadows and becoming an unstoppable force. Witnessing his growth, you'll be cheering on as he dismantles high-level threats that no other hunter can. As we conclude our exploration for the best adventure anime of 2024, one thing is very clear. The world of anime continues to push boundaries and inspire its creativity. Whether you seek tales of courage, intrigue, or supernatural encounters, there's something for every adventurer at heart. Let these stories ignite your imagination and accompany you on thrilling journeys beyond the realms of reality. Anime enthusiasts, brace yourself. 2024 promises to be a year of unforgettable adventures. I advise you guys to check out Solo Leveling, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so we can hit 1,000 subs. And that's all for today, guys. Peace.